Thank you for clicking. In 3 minutes, I'm going to explain why you should be taking a good look at ShareMagic. You clicked on this link because you're interested in making money from shares. You want to buy shares and watch them climb. All too often, though, the market seems fickle and unpredictable. Which brings us to ShareMagic. To understand what this system can do for you, we have to remember what the stock market is really all about. When you buy a share, you buy a piece of a company. You become a business owner. You might only be buying a fraction of 1% of the company, but you're in the same position as if you'd bought the hardware store down the road. You have a stake in a business. How seriously you take this reality could be the difference between success and failure in the stock market. Consider the world's greatest investors: Warren Buffett, John Templeton, Peter Lynch, Alan Gray, and you find they have something in common. They never forget that they're business owners. Now, the problem with most share market packages is that they don't tell you much, if anything, about the business. They only tell you about the share price. But the share price is only a measure of sentiment. It tells you very little about how the underlying business is performing. And interestingly, it's when sentiment and fundamentals diverge that you find your best investment opportunities. Don't get me wrong, charting is an essential ingredient. Price action reflects investor psychology, and that's important for timing buy and sell transactions. But there's something you need in addition to price data. Something as important, perhaps even more important than price data. And that's information about the underlying business. Of course, you've already guessed that we're talking about fundamentals and financial data. And let's face it, most people shy away from this stuff. Too complicated, too hard to understand, too much information, and too much like hard work. This is precisely what makes ShareMagic unique. In addition to all the charting tools you would expect from the best stock market packages in the world, ShareMagic also gives you all the information you need about the business you're investing in. And because the data is properly summarized, standardized, and filtered, you can access the business fundamentals at a glance. In ShareMagic, business information is fully integrated. We're not talking about text pages or hyperlinks to listed company websites or the other poor excuses for fundamentals you find elsewhere. We're talking about easy-to-use, organized information that integrates seamlessly with charts, scans, portfolio tools, and every other aspect of the program. It's all part of the same database. You can start with a chart and right-click to get the financials. These will tell you at a glance whether the business is growing its profits or dying a slow death. And this is vital information because, over time, the share price cannot keep going up if the profits keep going down. And yet other packages don't give you the information you need to assess business performance. I understand that you probably want to avoid fundamentals if you can, but seriously, buying a share without knowing how the company makes money is like buying a used car without checking if it has an engine. My 3 minutes is up, but you can learn more about the amazing ShareMagic system by clicking on the link at the end of the video. As a parting word, remember that ShareMagic gives you the best of both worlds. Awesome charting capabilities and vital, easy-to-use fundamental data, all in one user-friendly system. And at prices which are often less than those charged by basic charting packages. You have to ask yourself why you're not using ShareMagic right now. So, to set up a no-obligation demonstration, email us or call 0800 000 597. The time for action is now. Opportunities await in the stock market. As Benjamin Franklin said, never put off till tomorrow what can be done today.